money reading and what will happen in 2029 when you're in your 28 personal year. Well, you're a rooster and you're talking about a rooster year and you're going to be in a 28 year cycle. What does that mean? That means you're going to have money making opportunities more than any other year because people always succeed or not always succeed, but they always get attention and they always have the ability to make that money. Like, for instance, we're going to talk about a lot of things. Kanye West was in the news. There was a woman who was playing Snow White. She was in the news. They're both snakes this year. They're making the headlines. Sometimes for the wrong reasons, but their name's up there. You have to make sure that when that energy is coming towards you, you make sure you steer the ship exactly how it should be. Not looking for controversy, not looking for drama all the time, because if that's what you're looking for, you're going to find it. Looking at your birthday, my friend, you're a one life path. You have to be aggressive in life. You cannot be a pushover. People who are ones go in people's faces. They're aggressive in life. They don't put up with bullshit. Honestly, they're kind of called assholes sometimes. And you know what's funny about this, Dom? Asshole starts with A. A is the first letter because they're argumentative, just like asshole. So it is what it is. Listen, I'm not trying to make fun of you, but at the end of the day, lighten up sometimes. But don't drink alcohol. Alcohol is the killer for ones. And again, what does alcohol start with? A. And again, the English language is really like that. For instance, I said tigers the fighters. Yep. How many times have I said tigers were the fighters? Do you know you can't spell the word fighter without the letters in the word tiger? That's how it works. The English language, I'm being serious. No, you know what the mathematical chances of that are? It's in the billions, bro. For that to be a coincidence, the mathematical chances are in the billions. But you know what? You don't have to believe me. That's why they call it Congress, because they're conning your dumbasses.
Damn.
It is what it is. Going back to you, my friend, you're born on the 8th. 8 is the number of money. So here's the key. All 8s get money at some point in life. Make sure when you have it, you don't lose it. That's the problem with 8s. It's like a roller coaster. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. You want a live reading? 98. And when it comes down to it, we need to know about the news now. What's in the news, Dom?
Rachel Zegler, the star of the Snow White in Disney, she's currently getting headlines yet again. She's right now have the lowest movie of all time at 1.5 stars. It's lower than The Human Centipede. And it's the producer of the Disney movie has gone out and now blaming her for ruining his father's movie. She's going off on a narcissistic rant, which is going viral on X, going at the fans and going at anyone that doesn't accept the movie. And she's expressing how important she is to Disney and the Snow White franchise.
Why exactly are people attacking her, Dom? What is she doing?
They say it's her narcissistic mindset, how she's blaming the movie failure on Disney and the fans instead of herself.
A woman not taking accountability.
Sounds pretty
familiar. I've never heard that one before. A woman who is not taking accountability for her actions, and then when everything goes to hell, it's never her fault. It's your fault, motherfucker.
You know what that means? Soundboard.
Yeah, the soundboard's messed up like her movie. That's exactly what it means.
But you know what's scary about this is that, like, even after holding the L, she can't handle the L or even consider it.
Yeah.
But she's still defending the point like she's actually correct. And I'm like, wait a minute here. Even the ratings have told you it's flops. And I don't get it. This is Snow White, not Snow Hispanic.
Yeah.
What is she? Yo, bro, what is she, bro?
She ain't white.
I'm confused.
She ain't white. So here's the point. The movie is called Snow White. Do you really want a woman of color in the lead? I mean, and then all you people out there who say, of course we do. You're going to call me racist? Listen, make it make sense, man. No one's trying to play Taft or Shaft and have it be a white man.
Well, to Rachel's credit, man, I mean, they also had DEI dwarfs at the same time. Did you see the original dwarfs that they had? They were like fucking 5 foot, 6 foot tall dwarfs.
But they were CGI.
They added CGI after the backlash. The original dwarfs were different races. They had like biracial dwarfs, black dwarfs, like 5 feet, 6 feet.
Was the last guy we were talking about one of them?
Jordan.
He could have been.
Jordan Dwarf.
Been casted for sure. Yeah, so the whole movie as a whole has just been a disaster because they're trying to send a message instead of sending out entertainment. They're not trying to entertain the masses. It's the same thing like a lot of these major media sources. They're not here to make money. They're here to get a message across.
Yeah. And usually with these actors, they're humble. They respect the role. They're happy to be in part of the role. She's just condescending as hell. Like, they need me for this role. Yeah. I'm like, yo,
can we hear what this bitch talks about? I want to hear actually what she says.
Sure.
Let's hear this.
Here we go. Bro, it's so funny, bro. Like all these like women actors are always in their
And
back.
to everyone who hates when I win,
You're not winning.
the winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her.
Yo, hold on. Cut that. No one's going to see your movie, bitch. Who's out there trying to see you? See, this is what I'm talking about. She's an 11 life path, and she's emotional as hell. All women are emotional. She's emotional times fucking 1,000.
Yep.
This bitch is out her fucking mind. She's a narcissist, and with that patch between her eyes, you could fucking land a plane.
It's a common L. It's overall L. The whole movie.
You know what's crazy? You can feel the hurt in her voice, but again, accountability is not her first thing because you can tell she's definitely hurt by this. And the reality is, no one's supporting the movie, even Snow White fans.
And she has the gall to say, "Everyone wants to see me. No one wants to see." How delusional do you have to be?
But that's the issue with some of these. Well, they say actors to be like men, but actresses. They pretend like they're the shit.
Yeah.
And dude, just be humble. Listen, you got a nice role. It's history behind this role. The actual fans of the movie actually respect it. But you're like, oh, they need me for this role. I'm the one that's gonna make this pop off. Bro, you made it turn into L. Your talking points, people hated it. Remember at the very beginning? Her whole like pre-sequel to, oh, well, in the movie this is gonna happen, da da da. She ruined it.
They ruined it.
Yeah, women have a tendency of doing that. Let's hear the rest of the this.
What'd you say? Let's see.
That despite my flaws,
So
and
many of
despite my
them.
cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them,
Oh, cry me a river, bitch.
So bad about this song.
that at every premiere and everything I do,
They canceled all your premieres, bitch.
people will wait in line to see.
People in it.
You could give away the tickets.
That shit looks empty. Is she there?
And to everyone,
Hold on. To her credit, it might have been a pre-screen. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? But anyhow, this is why gotta be humble,
Look at her smug face,
bro.
Look at her smug face. Do you know? Is that like a mole she has right there?
Bro, I have no idea.
Is that a mole? Can people see that? Is that a mole right there?
And you know what's funny? Women,
Because if she is, it means she's a freak.
really?
Yeah, if you have a mole right there, you're a freak.
Bro, isn't it funny? These women call us narcissists.
Yeah.
That right there is a perfect example. Narcissists, bro.
But how do you think they get to this point? How do they get so delusional?
Men telling them and simping them.
Yep.
They keep simping, they keep simping, and all of a sudden they lose reality. They think that's actually, these people are actually simping out for you because they want to sleep with you or they want something from you. And she is trying to take that as like, oh, this must be real. No, they're just simping for you, dumb bitch.
Also, social media, all the options that guys say, oh my God,
yeah.
you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. By the way, I wonder after this role, is she can get any more roles in different movies?
Yeah,
because
of course she will. Adult film. That's where she's going to end up. That's exactly where she's going to end up. She's going to be in a porn movie because, hey, Hollywood's done with you.
Yeah,
They're absolutely done with you. They blackballed you, bitch.
Oh, I need that P-Hub sound.
She kept it way too political too. Even
There's no reason for this. But see, here's the point. Her and Kanye, both born in the year of the snake, both in the media. But you know what the thing is? Once you hit that mountain, you can fall off very, very quickly. And even though everyone's saying your name right now, it's not positive, girl. So yes, you're on top of the mountain just like Kanye. But, sometimes when you actually get there, maybe you want to act a little bit more humbly. Because I'm not a humble person, bro. I'm not humble.
Oh, no, we know.
all.
We know.
I'm definitely not humble.
We know, Gary.
But compared to her, I'm like,
But see-
like Prince and shit, man. Like,
Gary,
what the fuck?
you can back it up, bro. She can't. Anyhow, what's the next one, bro?
I don't know, man. She was kind of wide open right there.
Back it up, huh? All right.
So, in the UK, they've announced that they will be banning ninja swords in response to a lot of the slashings. People on X have been completely roasting the entire country of United Kingdom because they're saying, of course, it's not the ninja swords, it's the ninjas, which are the niggas. You see any of the text of the UK, nigga, if you look at a sword, it's a nigga holding it. So it's like, why are you not banning the niggas? Are you focusing on the sword itself? So that's just the obvious elephant in the room, bro.
Yo, I didn't say that shit.
Listen.
Don't cancel me. I didn't say that shit.
Listen, as a pro-black man,
I didn't agree.
I've been to the UK several times, and my worst fear is being chefed. Now, if you know what that means, chef means someone has a knife and they're stabbing you consistently. Now, a sword isn't the usual weapon, but they have small knives and they bring it out and they do their damage. This is scary because, okay, you ban a sword. They got knives, my guy. Like, what the fuck, dude? You didn't do shit. What the hell is dude? And to be for real, we're not pirates over here, nigga. Like, ain't nobody going to get a sword. But that's crazy, bro.
Bro, it's the same narrative that you see in America. They ban the gun and not the people that's holding the gun. It doesn't save anybody, bro.
Notice they found a picture with the darkest skinned guy they could.
Yo, a real Somalian pirate.
Notice that? Listen, all jokes aside, man. All jokes aside. All these people on their moral high ground, always talking about America and their gun violence and all this other bullshit that these liberals and communists in the UK always say. You want to ban our guns? You can't even have knives over there. You understand how crazy this is? We have the right to have guns here, and we only have like very few shootings. I will bet you have more stabbings in the UK than we do in most states in the United States of America. Let's not forget, we're way bigger than you. But as a percentage, you guys are cooked. You guys are absolutely cooked. I'm going to say this. I hate the UK. I absolutely despise the UK. You know I get arrested for some of my tweets in the UK?
Oh, actually,
I would definitely get arrested for some of my tweets in the UK.
I would argue.
The UK is a fucking police state and it's lawless. Absolutely lawless. Guess what? They're going to all be using plastic knives soon.
Okay, just to be fair here with the UK, listen, I'm not the biggest fan of the UK because of the weather and the people, but
He doesn't like white people.
The whole chef, no.
You just said you don't like the UK.
People that are depressed.
Ah, gotcha.
The whole chefing thing doesn't happen to people that are regular. If you're a regular person, you probably won't be chefed. But the gang violence over there is crazy. So this is why if you're into gangs and that culture, you might be chefed any day of the week. But a regular person probably won't be chefed. Now, that's not saying you should go over there and be like, go lucky. It should be, hey, don't wear jewelry. Don't wear certain big, shiny things because they will target you.
I'm not going to the UK. I'm not going to the UK.
But again, the weather sucks over there. The people there are very depressed, in my opinion.
Suck more.
And the only baddies they saw were in the club. And I ain't going back to the club over there anyway. So I don't know, man. UK, do better, bro. Do better.
The UK. Can you imagine the UK was an empire that the sun never set? It was always shining, the UK empire, because it was that big. And now they're a second-rate superpower. No one gives a fuck about what they say internationally. They're basically America's bitch.
They replaced politics with social justice, man. That's what happens, bro. They replaced anything that can keep a country sustainable with emotions. And it shows what happened when you bend the knee to emotions, bro.
Better than anybody.
Well, yeah, better than me as a whole. It's
Some
bad.
people do that 5 times a day.
There you go. What's the next one? All right. What else is in the news?
So Pastor Marvin Sapp, he's a famous pastor, also a famous gospel singer. This nigga held his church hostage for $40,000. He closed the doors and told all of the bishops, all the ushers, they could not open the doors till 100 people gave at least $20.
Yo,
yes,
if
bro.
you had to guess the color of a pastor who would do something like that, what would you guess?
Bro. This is despicable. This is diabolical. This is disgusting.
This is black culture in America.
I can say this, being real, I'm not the best Christian.
Yeah.
But I do understand the rules and tenements of the Bible to an extent. And this right here, the tithing process, is not mandatory.
Yeah.
You don't have to give. It's from the heart.
It's true.
So when a pastor says to you, you must give to the church.
Yep.
You can't leave. That's when people hostage. That is illegal.
And for some people, let's say the body is a temple. Well, the church, they always talk about tithe and giving to the temple. But the original passage says the body is a temple. When you post a fast or you post a tithe, that's given to your body, 20% of your body, giving healthy substances to your body. They made it about the brick and mortar business. They made it about giving tithes to the building. So they've manipulated the word itself.
Yes. Also, to your point, because that's a very good point, Dom, these passages were in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
We have what? The New Testament, which speaks about how Jesus came and absolved us all the old practices from back then. So this just means that they're clinging on to the Old Testament because it gives them money.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, now see, this is my cue to step in when we start talking about money. Okay, so let me just make this clear. Remember how I told you can't spell the word fighter without the word tiger? Well, you can't spell the word Bible without the word lie. And guess what? You can't do it after religion because I want to spread this all over. This is a money grab. This is a common thief. This is not a pastor. He should get charged with armed robbery is what he's doing. Okay. This is garbage right here. But this is exactly what I expect out of people in the church or mosque or temple. It's a money grab. I promise you. If you have to pray, if that's your thing, it's not going to give you any more energy or any more benefit to pray in a temple, pray at a mosque or a synagogue. You can pray in the freaking bathroom. You can pray outside. Let's not hope you don't have the bathroom, but you can pray outside. Yeah. There's nothing special about going there giving these people money. Okay, I'm going to make this clear.
Also,
go ahead.
Just real quick. This is important because the church itself used to stand for something with God.
Yeah.
Now you know what the church does? It stands with the government.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that work with the church are tied in with the government, which means by default, all right, what's the best way to get money back into the economy through the church is back to government. And it's because it's a whole system. You start at the top, government, the officials. Hey, well, we'll pay you money to sponsor your church.
Yeah.
Just follow these demands.
Yeah.
Let's push the LGBTQ community. Let's push all these things. And that's what they do. They get paid to push these agendas. And then I just wonder, when was it okay to bring, no offense to people, a gay pastor to preach to people about Christ? Because last time I remember, that is not allowed in church. Yeah. Also, women, they're supposed to lead. Sorry, follow, not lead. Which means, why is a woman teaching me about Christ when they don't even they party on Saturdays and go to church on Sundays? I'm like, bro, you're telling me about, bro, forget it. So the point here is that like these churches are invested into spreading a message because they're getting paid to by a lot of government.
These churches might as well be a whorehouse, man.
I know what you're saying is true because you see it also with anytime election seasons. These churches, they'll have candidates that they're pushing and they're telling people, pretty much who to vote for. In my opinion, that should have always been illegal. Same thing with gun violence.
It still is.
Gun violence is done as well. If a shooting happened at a school, local churches will have politicians that are opposing of the guns and come speak about it and taking advantage of people in their situations and taking advantage of their emotion to try to get more restrictions on guns. They're there just to really push out a narrative.
Can we hear what he's saying in detail?
We'll go to the super chats right after this.
Gotcha. All right. This is despicable, by the way.
Oh, can I start? I think I can like channel him. Okay. Hold on.
Kumbaya.
My brothers and sisters, I love you, and I am a servant of the Lord. And because I'm a servant of the Lord, if you put $3 in this tray, I will bless you. And you might say, Gary, all I have is $5 to my name. But if you give me $3, the Almighty will bless you. And if you believed any of that, you a sucker.
Wait, hold on. I got a better one. The Lord told me this Sunday to give to the church a blessing, but also for the church to give back to him because he's the one that gave you life. Brothers and sisters, let me talk to you real quick. You've been told lies your entire life about giving, but the Lord giveth and he taketh. And I beg you to give back to us, the church, because we love you guys and God does too. Do what's right.
Amen. Tom, you got a survey for us too, brother?
I don't have
Brother Dom, we need a survey. I need a couple headlines. Amen, brother.
He's brought us the tithes. Brother Dom. Thank you, Brother Dom.
Yeah.
Brother Dom is a man of the community. He gave to the church his last. This is what God wants you to do as well. Give your last.
Preach, Pastor.
Yo, bro. I promise you, bro, the church of today is not the church of the past, man. It's changed so much, bro. It's all smoke and mirrors and money, bro. That's it, pretty much,
dude,
bro.
I'm done with the podcast.
Let's play a clip, though. Let's play it.
Understand the cost that is involved.
Cost.
There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Usher, close the doors. Close the doors.
You see that guy behind him? He's
We
like, what the
already-
fuck? You see
Y'all
that
ain't
guy
going no
behind
place.
him?
Isn't that illegal?
There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight.
Yo, he's sweating his ass off.
I'm
Look at this,
challenging
bro.
each of you all
It's
down
somebody.
here to give a $20 seed. I just think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife Melinda P. Sapp was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get one soda, two straws.
2 popcorns, baby.
I wasn't cheap. That's swag. I was looking in her eyes. She's looking in mine. Can't do that no more.
This is sad, bro.
Now, everyone up here, we
Pure
all
comedy,
sold and
bro.
seated, but I need everyone standing up here with us,
If I
with
tell
me,
them to give
to
more.
plant a seed of $100.
See?
Because again, it costs to sit up here.
He need that.
Wait,
new
stop,
haircut.
stop,
$100
stop,
to
stop,
sit
stop,
up there,
stop,
man.
stop, stop. There's 1,000 people. He said he needs 40, right? He needs 40 racks.
Yeah.
Well, if everyone gives him 100, like he just said, that's 100 racks.
100 racks.
That's at the
Yo,
tape. He said up
did
top.
he just say he needs
So
40?
He want the Congress.
Yo.
Yeah. He wants more.
Yeah, he wants the people up top. He
Think he's
said anyone
slick.
sitting up there with them got to give him 100.
Yeah.
Think he's slick,
yo,
bro.
Yo, bro,
They
I
got
know,
the VIP
I know
roll.
how you can get that, buddy. Go kiss something.
Yo, listen, bro. This is diabolical, bro. I remember a time where in church, the preacher would say, listen, we know times are hard. Give from your heart what you can.
Yeah.
And if you can't, so be it. God is watching. And it's up to you. You have the free will to say, today I'm giving, today I'm not. But the closed doors, bro, that's in, dude, that
Yeah.
isn't that illegal?
To me, I
You're
think
being
it
held
is.
hostage.
No,
you can't
that,
leave.
that is illegal, bro.
That's crazy.
This
to
guy
me.
filmed himself doing
And not
a
just that,
felony.
it wasn't even just physical cash. He's cool with Cash App, Venmo, anything. You said digital. He says you can break it down to digital however you want it. Like this shit is corrupt.
Hey, then again, say, y'all inside?
You triggered my trap card.
Now you're trapped in this church for real. Holy. Damn, bro.
Yo, but the balls of this guy, bro.
Dude, that's crazy.
He said
man.
he needs a C note for bad.
It got to be someone outside that church waiting for him when that sermon is for that payment. Because
You think he owes someone money?
yeah, that's the only way. That's the only way. Someone out there waiting.
Could you imagine?
He got about
He
3
had to wake up in
SUVs.
the morning and say, "Yo, I owe someone money. I got no other choice. I didn't get
Bro got 3 SUVs waiting for him
I
outside
didn't
the
get my
church.
people at the church."
I need a new hair transplant. Oh, man.
Yo,
We can stop here, bro.
No, I
You-
want to
you
hear
want
the
more?
rest of this.
All
I
right,
want
go
to hear
ahead,
the
go
rest
ahead.
of this.
Go ahead, Bills. Let's continue.
See? So put your 20 away, preachers.
Ooh, he's talking about money. You sure he's Christian?
That 20 wasn't for you.
God, yeah.
And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically,
See.
or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk.
He's in a long ride to
start
work. He
moving.
should have been a pip.
Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on the.
Pause. This is what you call high-level gaslighting. You start by making them feel bad. Like, oh, you don't want to give? No. Come to the front so I can see you give.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch all y'all niggas come to the front and pay me my money. This is gaslighting to another level. You know when a chick is like, oh, well, you're being bad and you should always be nice to me and you're being mean. You're like, oh, I feel kind of bad. This nigga do the same thing.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, no, come to the front. If you don't want to give, you're locked in here. You can't leave.
I wonder how many baby mamas this dude has.
Yo, probably a few, bro. We'll continue, though. That's crazy, bro.
Take your phone and stick it on the bucket.
Look at that.
What you
Take
doing?
your phone.
He got a money clip like a pimp.
Stick it on.
Yo, the music in the back is killing me though. It's just killing me.
Shh.
He just
Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship.
That is so manipulative.
Yo, this is the grift of the
Giving is
year.
worship. This ain't the time to talk. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online.
That's
need to
only
give
20
$20.
racks, bro.
This
You're
is
20
easy,
short now.
saints. This is an easy miracle. We should be able to raise $40,000 tonight. Just
Not with 20, yo, this still motherfucker. Not with 20
That's it.
for 1,000 people. That's $20,000. This motherfucker can't even do math. How you get, yo?
Yeah,
you
bro.
got fucking brothers out here who are begging for fucking money, and you can't even do math. Man, get this fucking bitch ass.
Crazy, bro.